speaking of Sucker Punch, uh, Ghost of Tsushima Director's Cut gets an AIDS rating for PS5 and PS4. Ooh, this is looking cut.
See, Soy, this is why I waited. This is why I was waiting. I knew this would happen. I knew this was coming.
Alright, so a new ESRB AIDS rating has been spotted for a Ghost of Tsushima Director's Cut. This new version is listed for PlayStation 5 and PS4. Given the naming, we assume that this would be a bundling of the base game along with DLC, but that's purely speculation and on our part at the time of this writing. By the way, this comes to us from pushsquare.com. The news for this one comes from pushsquare.com. Ghost of Tsushima was one of the first PS4 games to receive enhancements when we played on the PS5. Well, it doesn't matter. Austin and I were holding out for the PS5 version anyway.
Well, I knew they had enhancements, but I knew, like, I wanted the PS5 copy. Like,
Yeah.
That's the same reason why I'm waiting on The Last of Us 2 as well. So it's like, I know these things are coming.
Yeah, but of course we are waiting on the native version, which looks like it might finally be happening. But the naming of it is kind of interesting, though. Maybe this director's cut will take the open world epic one step further with the full PS5 support. And then there's rumors of an expansion that are coming out, which we have a rumor control topic a little bit later. So basically, what could possibly be next for the Ghost of Tsushima? Are we looking at a sequel? Are we going to get a spinoff? Is there going to be an animated show? We already know a movie's coming.
Oh yeah.
What's next here? Like this. I feel like Ghost of Tsushima might wind up being this generation's Uncharted. I feel like Ghost of Tsushima may start battling with Horizon.
You know, you're not actually. I think that's actually a good point that you're bringing up, where Ghost of Tsushima really has that ability to be this kind of generation's Uncharted. As far as, you know, being very accessible. Like, I'm not saying that like Horizon isn't accessible, but Ghost of Tsushima is definitely more accessible than like Last of Us. Like Uncharted was so easy. It was like Indiana Jones. You know, Nathan is this kind of quirky dude, and it was easy to wrap around. Last of Us is hard to wrap your head around, and that's okay. Like there's space for that game, with Naughty Dog, but Sucker Punch really has found something here that people really connect with, and it's such a, you know, and this is, you know, while it's not a Japan studio, it is getting that Japanese like representation there. It's getting that Asian representation there, and that to me is cool. I think that's why they would love for this to like actually blow up. I think that's why they're making a movie right off the bat. You know, like it's crazy. Like, now it's hard to say will we get this movie, because we were getting an Uncharted movie like 10 years ago, and we just now got a screenshot for it, and no one's excited about it. Like Horizon. We haven't heard anything about Horizon. We've heard a God of War movie for forever. You know, like all this stuff is happening. So, but I really think they've found something. I've yet to play the game. I do plan on picking this up. I do think we're gonna get, you know, other things, as we'll talk about later. But they've definitely hit, and especially because they got like a bunch of Game of the Year nominees last year. And if it wasn't for Last of Us being like kind of the critics' darling, I think it would have won a lot of people's. You know, Last of Us. All the game writers love Last of Us, you know,
Yeah.
But a lot of people, just gamers, really connected with Ghost of Tsushima. So
Yeah, agreed. I can't. It's too early to call. Like I feel like Ghost of Tsushima is like its star is still rising. I mean, like we were thrown with the news that a movie was coming out. Like, I mean, it seems like Crossroads is the Uncharted. I'm not the Uncharted. I'm sorry. Is the Cyberpunk 2077 show and the Ghost of Tsushima show and the Spider-Man Miles Morales show. I think at least once a quarter. Well, I know for sure Cyberpunk gets a lot of treatment here. I'm not sure if it's because I have a personal bias for the game or whatnot, but Cyberpunk seems to be dominating the news. Like even even now, like I mean, we just talked about it last week. It's back on the PlayStation Store, and and like the news now says that like the game is basically to the point where CD Projekt Red realized. I'm not sure if they want to come out and say that, but this is not. This is not about Cyberpunk tonight. This is about Ghost of Tsushima, and I swear, like Ghost of Tsushima gets a lot of notoriety on Crossroads, and we are here for it. We are, because I mean, this is exciting.
Even though neither of us have played the game,
exactly,
we are here for it.
Exactly, it's like we're saving ourselves for the marriage that is PS5.
Exactly, like that's exactly what it is. Like I was like, when Ghost of Tsushima Last of Us was coming on PS4, we were already getting rumors on PS5. I was like, no, I'm holding out.
Awesome.
I'm holding out.
Awesome. Do you know how many times I've almost bought Ghost of Tsushima?
Dude, this last sale where Last of Us and Ghost of Tsushima were both like $30. I was like, I could have played both of those games for the same price that I'm probably less of the price I'm gonna pay for the Ghost of Tsushima Director's Cut. I mean, it's probably gonna be the $7. So
right, yeah. Like I was in Target the other day. Like they finally marked the disc copy down to $40. It was in my shopping cart. I almost bought the damn thing, and I was like, "Hold on, I am waiting for a PS5 version." I have faith. It's just like how your wife prayed for a guy like you. I'm praying for the PS5 version of Ghost of Tsushima.
I wait. I will set myself for you.
Oh man, we're dumb.
Yeah.